Welcome to episode 8 of the Factory Flare SMP. Last episode we created the workshop and the steam engine. The steam engine was part 1, workshop was part 2 of episode 7. This episode, we're actually gonna have to put a pin in the book production for today. That's gonna be episode 10. It can't be next episode either, because this episode we're going to be creating a marshmallow factory because we actually need food. We keep on not having enough, so we're gonna need to make a farms over here to actually produce caramelized mushrooms on a stick, which shouldn't be too hard. But yeah, that's what we're gonna need to do. And then next episode, I was gonna start the book production, but then you realize we need a tree farm. I plan on making a logging district, but we need a small tree farm just to get us like started, so we don't have to keep on going other places for wood and everything. So basically, that's the plan for this episode and next episode. This episode is marshmallow. I don't know, because we're gonna need a lot of farms for this marshmallow thing. One, we're gonna need a wheat farm. We're gonna need a cactus farm. We're gonna need a sugarcane farm, which I already have over there, so we won't really add that. We're gonna need a bone meal farm, and then we're also going to need. No, that should be it, because we need bone meal. We have to make lime dye, and then we need the wheat to turn it into wheat flour. So yeah, that should be fine. And then so we need all those, and I want to put it around here. I probably won't design it in creative. We'll just freeball this one because I already know how much I'm gonna need for each one. But we do have a lot for now to keep us for now. So yeah, we should be fine for now. But we're gonna create one just so we're fine for life. And then we're gonna start on. We're gonna start the tree farm next episode. So, actually, speaking of Enchantment Industries, we did make a kind of a sale. This is not that right. We kind of made a sale, not really. Did I throw it? Oh, we kind of made a sale. Block of Lewis gave us these, and he also gave us a mace. Don't mind the name. He gave us some diamonds, and that was all for some books and stuff. I mean, the mace was just out of his kindness of his heart. But the diamonds and stuff, that was for like, cause in the workshop, I haven't really showed you guys the interior. Speaking of actually the workshop, this won't be the workshop. I've changed my mind. We're gonna need to build another one because I made it all 4 blocks tall, and that's not like the worst amount to make anything. But this will just be like this for now because I can deal with it. But yeah, we have this stuff, and we let Lewis use these, and then he gave us the stuff as payment or something. So thanks to him, he also gave us 2 netherite ingots, which is how I turned my shovel to netherite, and then my jetpack into netherite. So thanks for that. And yeah, so that's pretty much the recap of what's happened since last episode. And we cleared out a ton more land over here, like a bunch. And I think I want to make like roads before I start building anything, just so I can have a layout of where I want things to go. We're gonna take off this whole area because I realized that I don't know why I would just keep one area open with, and just because it's so easy to do the next thing. And I've also decided that we're gonna burn everything that's in here. Yeah, especially all the dirt. All the dirt has to go. Everything else can actually stay because we're gonna need the netherrack. But the dirt has to go into like lava or something. So we will be burning that because we have a ton of dirt. No, we have a ton of dirt in the system already. Plus, I like to hand shovel sometimes, so we have enough there too. So yeah, that should be fine. Anything else for the intro? No. So I'm gonna I'm gonna I'm gonna gather materials. Why do I keep on dropping? I have feather falling. But yeah, so I'm gonna gather materials for the mushroom. Like, I don't like calling them farms because this is like an industrial kind of mod and stuff. So I usually call them machines, but it's actually probably like the marshmallow production. Like, I should get started getting materials for marshmallow production. That's what I'll say instead of farm. But we will need some farms, like a cactus farm, all that farm that I talked about. And I actually don't know how to build any of that. Like I don't know how to. I mean, I know how to build a wheat farm. Obviously, you see harvesters, but I don't know how to build a cactus farm or anything. So I'm gonna have to research on that before I do that. But yeah, we're gonna gather all our materials, stuff. We have this. This is what we used here. What we've really been using, and we even sometimes would eat these. But I guess I like the marshmallows better because he doesn't like candy. But yeah, so we can get started on not creating on gathering materials, and I will be right back. Hello. I just realized I was pretty much muted for that whole segment just then. That was kind of annoying. Uh, why did this just stop? Oh, never mind. So, I was muted for that whole segment. My apologies. Um, Basically, I was just showcasing this thing and saying I'm pretty sure I was saying how it works, but I kind of forgot because this is feature me editing and I'm lagging. So this is probably gonna be short. But yeah, so it'll just go back and forth, harvesting those. When it hits this thing, the redstone link will trigger that redstone link, and then the powered toggle latch will power the gear shift, which will make it spin in a different direction and go that way. And yeah, so that's just how this works and everything. So I'm sorry for the muting of everything. I'm going to try to do that again. I think I might have accidentally muted my mic because I just got a new one. So I think I might have accidentally muted my mic during that segment. But thanks for your patience having to go through that. And continue on with the episode, I guess. All right, so we're back. I made this whole little system here that's supposed to make me marshmallows. And they're making marshmallows. I just need to find a way to get sticks over here so that I can bring them into here so we can make sticks and then we'll, cook them up somehow. But that's basically the system entirely. Honestly, I might just put these all in a vault until I can actually figure out. Yeah, I might do that instead because just because I'm being honest. So, that was my mistake. Is that even doing? Slime and sugar. That should be making something, but I guess it's not for right now. Whatever. It should be fine. Oh, I know why. Anyways, I will just keep that off for now. I got water my holding back from. I've had it in the, I think second episode, maybe third episode, second and third probably, but it's back. So I like it. So we're gonna keep it. And where's my wrench? So we're gonna keep that like that and stuff. Huh. What did I do here that was wrong? Oh, those things aren't running anymore. So we're gonna have to make it run a different way, which is probably gonna be this way and there. That should be fine, right? That should be fine. And then I'm gonna go. I have bolts. Yeah. We're gonna put them all in here. We should be getting a bunch, right? And then we'll put this here. And we'll connect the cogwheel back up. And then that should make everything bleed. Then I'll just take some when I want to from there. But the thing is, I really don't get why does this keep taking straw? I really don't get why this keeps taking straw and, you know, it's supposed to be a forced split. So, and it keeps on just keeping stuff in here, so I don't really know how that works. If you have any ideas, you know, leave it in the comments or something, but I'll have to figure that out somehow, some way. I'll figure it out eventually. Let's charge my jetpack here. So this is basically the whole system done as soon as I can figure out why these don't work. Which should be pretty easy. Where did I bring the power in from? Oh, it was over here. I'm gonna have to shut this off so I can reroute some stuff. Like that thing. So I'm just gonna do that real quick. Can you move, please? Where's a bucket? Yeah, let's just use you real quick. And then we'll put the thing here instead. Brilliant. And then this is taking everything, so just put you here. Or I guess you here. And that should help us with, like, at least destroying all the stuff we don't want, like this thing. I don't want straw. You know, whatever. So, and then you go there. And then... No. Boom. There's already 8 cactus in here. I guess as long as we move these, right? Yeah. So I guess we just need to keep using this stuff, which is gonna be kind of hard. Hold on. Round robin, 4-strong robin, prefer nearest randomized. I don't know what all this stuff does, but is 4-strong robin not split? That should be fine, right? If I put that there, it'll go there. If I put that there, it should go. Oh. Okay. That should fix it, probably, maybe. I'm totally nothing in there, but yeah, so this should fix our food situation for at least now. And then we can either start on, did I not take my jetpack? Oh. And then we can either start on the tree farm in this episode instead of the next episode. Because I might decide to do that. But this is finished. It's looking good. Oh. Nice. Very nice. Okay. So I don't know why I have seeds in there though. That's kind of annoying. Seeds should not be getting there. Well, I mean, they kind of ignore the seeds anyways, so it should be fine, right? Yeah. It's pretty much ignoring all the seeds. And then we'll throw you there too. Oh, no. Okay. Well, let's put you here. Because you apparently give that stuff too. Even though it's not a lot, obviously. Well, this should be fine then. You should be good forever. And why is there caramel in here? Why is there so much? Oh. Okay, I'll just set it to only make the certain things we want. You don't want me. Yes, I do. Oh, wait, I have one already. So, You will only make those from now on for the rest of your life. Sugar. Great. Sugar, water, and then there's stuff. So, yeah, that should be fine. Great. Oh, it does that because there was no slime balls. So we're not making bone meal fast enough. I guess I could try to double this, but like, where would it, like, I'd have to bring it all the way back. I'll fix this. Like, this is not a perfect setup. It's not gonna give us like a bunch, but it'll be fine. Might set up a frog port back there, but probably not. We'll just take it straight from the source. But yeah, we have a fully working, pretty slow marshmallow generator or machine maker thing, I guess. We have excess sugar. So I guess, well, now we can kind of just do anything else. Wait, we can honestly just automate, what's it called? We can honestly automate caramel too. But I'm not gonna do that, not in this episode at least. So we're gonna have to make a huge sugarcane farm in like either a farming district. Oh, look at them go. Perfect. You keep up the good work. Probably gonna make a farming district somewhere else, maybe over here where the village is. I was supposed to you know, remove all this. But I don't know. I kind of like the terrain. I might like take some off the tops and stuff. Probably not. I don't really want to make the whole thing at one point anymore. Like just a bit. And yeah, so next we're gonna be starting the tree farm, and it's going to be probably back. No, not back here. That's way too far. It's probably gonna be like over here, maybe around here. It'll be one of the circle ones because once we make the logging district, we'll have like the whole thing that goes back and forth cutting down trees to make it look more official. But for now, we'll just do a starter one with probably spruce trees and stuff and cherry blossom trees because I like cherry blossoms. But then here, we're gonna start building on roads, and you might see that. We might do that on stream. I want to. I really want to stream. So we might build roads here on stream, do this whole area and like destroy this whole area, like finish what we started. Also, Owen's shop is up. Yeah, he built his shop. You'll see that on his video that I'm not sure is out yet, but by the time this video comes out, it might be. There's one there. I think I've been here before. That's one of my things. Anyways, so that's pretty much it for the marshmallow thing. So we should be good, you know, for a while with that. And then we'll create the tree farm right after. And I'm gonna kill these guys like later. Not yet. And yeah, I'll be right back once we, you know, start collecting materials for the tree farm. All right. I'm lagging. But basically I changed my mind because this is like the easiest way for me to do things. So we're gonna do it basically how we did the marshmallow thing and that one, which is just letting it go back and forth, cutting down all the trees. And the only really woods that I want are spruce wood and cherry wood because cherry's pretty and spruce is just better looking at everything. So basically, I don't really like care much for like building that on camera right now. I'm just gonna explain how this one works because that's basically the same thing. So basically how this works is well obviously we glue all these together. And then the redstone links on either side. And then this will basically take, like, as soon as it gets to this side, it'll send a redstone pulse, like that. Then this one will give a redstone pulse as well. It's unloading right now. This one will give a redstone pulse as well. And then it will invert the rotation each time it hits one redstone link, his redstone contact. And that's basically what we're going to do for that one over there. Like we've done for literally everything else. Let's see how many marshmallows we actually have in here, because I'm going to hope it's a lot. Oh, okay, great. We're still, I was worried we just weren't making any. But I guess doing split instead of force split actually was better. So good on me, I guess. So we're basically gonna do the same thing for that. Every time it comes back, it's gonna hit the rest of contact, and then it's gonna do the same thing as what it does over there, basically. And then oh no, not creep. Dang it. Hold on. Should have this thing. Oh. No, no, no. Boom. I love the animation for this. Like, you're really bringing it back. But yeah, that's basically how it's gonna work. I'm gonna restart real quick and then, get my laptop to stop lagging. We're gonna have spruce on this side and then the cherry on that side. I just wanna find the middle. I think this is the middle. Yeah, this is about the middle. I don't really care about exact measurements or anything. So we're actually gonna do this just so the podzol or whatever the freak it's called doesn't spread over to here. Even though it might anyways, but hopefully it doesn't. And then we're gonna need a schematic so that the deployers will place them all back basically. And my mic. Okay, great. So the deployers will place them back correctly. And then yeah, so we're gonna I'm probably gonna watch like a tutorial on not like to copy this exactly, but just how normal things will work. I guess like as you're bringing them back, you put the things on the back, but I'm just gonna have to research more on that. But while I do that, I'll be back while I continue designing this whole thing, and then I'll walk through exactly how the tree farm works, so that we will never run out of wood and have to go somewhere to get it ever again. So I'll be right back. Yeah. All right. So I've got the basic design for how I want the tree farm to go down. I'm lagging a bit, so I'm gonna restart before I actually start building it, but I just want to explain it first. Basically, these parts, the deployers won't actually plant anything because obviously they can't plant it on. But on these ones, they will. We're gonna have deployers instead of these guys planting all this stuff so that the saws can cut them down. I'm basically just gonna plant spruce saplings on this side and cherry on this side, simply because I want cherries for building and spruce just, I like spruce the best, so I like to use it for everything I do. And yeah, that's pretty much how it's going to go. And I've already explained the whole redstone link stuff. So this is basically the farm. It's just a starter farm. We're gonna make like a whole logging, build logging districts somewhere. I'm really thinking about the there's like an island over here. You probably should have seen it in one of my other episodes. But it's either going to be over here, and then I want to stream after this episode just to just to take off everything I want from this whole area. And yeah, that's basically what we plan on doing. So I'm gonna keep building, and we're already at 26 minutes, not including this scene. So that's after I finish building this, after I showcase and explain it, that's probably gonna be the end of the video. So I can start on the next video, and I'll tell you what the next video is gonna be. And because I was supposed to make Tree Farm episode 9, but I've actually decided to do something else. But stay tuned for the outro to find that out, I guess. So I'm gonna build the tree farm and everything, and I'm gonna be back later. And we're back. The tree farm is completely functional and done. Basically, what was that? basically how it works is I put two because the leaves would get stuck on the contraption and like obstruct or deconstruct the machine. So I fixed that with double saws. And then this one was obviously, and I've found out that it's way more efficient to put it like while it's going like on its way than to like just to put it at the end. So that's what I'm gonna be doing now. Usually it like unloads it pretty well. I guess it's not really doing that now, but whatever. It's gonna go back and forth, and we already have a bunch of wood in here. Like this is how much wood we have. I'm pretty sure at least I don't. Yeah, so updated. But that's how much wood we have, and I'm pretty sure that should be good. So I'm gonna do the outro now. Basically, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment if you want to. Next episode, I was gonna start book production, but we have to put a pin in that as well because it kind of gets a little annoying to have to do this at all times and like not do that, but like making all the components of everything. And I realized that there are so many times actually like put a pin in that. But there's so many times I called that steam engine, and I've just called power stations steam engines instead. I apologize. Every time I've pointed at that and said we built the steam engine or something, just know that I did not mean that. I meant power station. Power station. All right. So yeah, that's basically how this will work now. And next episode, we're gonna not do book production. We're gonna do that episode 10, as I said earlier. We're gonna do book production episode 10 because next episode I want to automate. Yeah, we're gonna have a 3-part episode, part 9 of episode 1, because I need to automate andesite age, brass age, and copper age. Copper shouldn't take too long since it's really just tanks and other stuff that I've already forgotten. But yeah, it should be fine. So we're gonna do that, and that will make it way easier for us to like start building everything else because we need to automate saws, we automate portable storage interface, we need to automate belts and vaults especially. I hate making barrels. It's like the most annoying thing ever. But that's basically how this is gonna play out. Thanks for watching the episode. I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye. Ciao.